Hey guys, it's your boy Mark here with a DVD review. For once, Kenny Omega pay-per-view collection from AEW. Now, this is currently sold on Wrestling DVD UK, but it was released with well, not released, but like it was, one of the prizes as well in AEW Crate a few months back. I've never subscribed to any crate, let alone AEW, but this is my first AEW DVD that I own in my collection. And I finally watched it all the way through. I've had it for a couple months now. Now that I've watched the whole thing, there was a lot of matches I've already seen, but also there were matches that I don't know, I had a different opinion on when I first watched them. And, so I'll be going over every single match and, say how do I feel about it now compared to how I felt then. Some first-time watchers here as well. And I got the disc in my PS4 currently. Yep, that's the DVD menu. I'm not going to actually play anything on here. Notice the spacey background moving, but this is what the DVD looks like. No ads at all. But this is this is the full match listing. See right there. And that being said, I just watched the whole DVD. And just to, make the background thing, you know what I mean? Yep. Well, by the way, I'm filming this in 60 FPS, 4K. Yep. My first 4K video, I think. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go over each match. 6 matches. This is overall such a fun, short DVD to watch. You put the disc in, there's no ads whatsoever, just go straight to the menu. I love that each match placement, like when you go to like the match selection screen, it actually shows like the match graphics for, each match and all that. First match of the DVD though, AEW Revolution 2020. Kenny Omega and Hangman Adam Page versus Young Bucks for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. I did review this pay-per-view back when it happened over 4.5 years ago. I know, crazy. And I did like the match a lot at the time, especially as I was watching that match. I just didn't really appreciate it fully in the moment. And I was never going to. I was going through some heartbreaking stuff, and for months already ongoing at that point. Some weird stuff that I've kept in my mind for years now. I might have slipped it out, but I'm glad I don't have that anymore. But this is actually the third time I watched this match when I watched it today. When I first got this DVD, I did rewatch this match, and I was like, oh my gosh, that match is epic. Lots of moments where I thought it was over. Lots of awesome, brutal moments, some fun-ass moments too. Like Kenny Omega kicking out of the super kick at 1. When Hangman Adam Page did the one-winged angel to one of the Young Bucks, only for the pin to be broken up. One of the Young Bucks getting smashed through the table. That was awesome. The ramp stuff with Hangman Page and one of the Young Bucks trifecta. That was amazing. Amazing match. I did not appreciate it in the time. And considering what I was going through at the time, I was never going to. But this match is amazing. I'm like, wow, that really is one of the best matches ever. And yeah, loved it. And then I watched it again, and like I was on my phone a lot of times. I might have been on my phone when I watched it on this DVD as well, the previous time. But this time it didn't quite hit me as much as the second time did. But yeah, amazing match, thrilling as heck, beautiful moves all around, and yeah. Next up, AEW Full Gear 2020, Kenny Omega vs. Adam Page. I didn't. This is the first time I watched this match. I do remember I was trying to find a stream for that pay-per-view Full Gear 2020. I just could. I don't know. It was all slow, so slow. And I couldn't really find one, you know. So I was like, my elbow's itchy. Sorry. So I was like, you know what? This isn't gonna be worth it if it's gonna be as slow as it is, you know. So I didn't end up watching the show at all. But I have watched Kenny Omega and Adam Page's Full Gear 2021 match. And I watched that when it happened live. It's crazy how this match is night and day compared to that. When you compare the two matches. Like their Full Gear 2020, their Full Gear 2021. Night and day. I mean, you have this match opened the show at 2020. And you have, you know, not much of a crowd. I'm struggling to remember how they did crowds back then because, you know, COVID was, you know, really in effect at the time. I don't know if it was fans, like actual fans, or just wrestlers pretending to be fans. But it was probably, honestly, easily my least favorite match of the DVD. And it's insane. Their 2021 match, infinitely better than their 2020 match. Oh my goodness. This was still a fun match, but it's like, I know I keep repeating myself, but night and day, like the comparisons between the 2020 and 2021 match. And by the way, the entrances, they skip all the entrances for all these matches. Just get straight to the start of the match. That's awesome. If you've seen the WWE John Cena Hustle, Loyalty, Respect DVD, where most of the time they skip the entrances, it's like that. Yeah. Still a really good match, but yeah, their 2021 match is on another level. You know, obviously Kenny Omega wins. But next up we have AEW Double or Nothing 2021. This is a match I kind of liked when I watched it live as it happened. Like I did stream that show Double or Nothing 2021 and the next one, but we'll get onto that later. And I recall like the entire show being like daylight. I don't know, like that's just, and it was clearly night when it got to this match, but like still a lot of bright lights, but it was definitely nighttime. I don't know what that is, false memories or whatever, but like, yeah, I did stream that show, and probably because of all the you know, buffering and all that, I probably didn't enjoy this much as great as it actually was. Because when I watched this match, this triple threat, Omega, Cassidy, and Pac for the world title, amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. So much fun. All three guys complemented each other's movesets nicely and beautifully. You had moments when you thought, we're gonna get a new champion. And like, it's just so much fun. It kind of reminded me of Undertaker versus Triple H from WrestleMania 27. Obviously, in the grand scheme of things, they're completely different matches. But in terms of, you know, like, hey, big move, slow down. Big move, slow down. That's what both matches I thought kind of had in common. You know, it's like once Omega was doing something, once all three had finished doing something cool, break. That's what it seemed like. It was still an awesome match, though. Way more fun than I remembered it being, actually. And yeah, I do remember the ending, though. That was when Kenny crucifix pinned Orange Cassidy 1, 2, 3 to retain the title. So yeah. And next up, another match that was way better than I remembered it being. And this is the last match that I actually watched live as it happened as well. Like, half of these matches I watched live as they happened, half it didn't. And another cool thing is, this is, you know, the first AEW Superstar themed compilation DVD. Hopefully they'll do more, because physical media for life, bro. But next up, AEW All Out 2021. Kenny Omega versus Christian Cage. I remember this just being a good match, but again, just like Double or Nothing, I think the issue was the freaking buffering from when I was streaming it, you know? Like, I don't know, man. Like, I thought it was just a good match when I watched it live, but when I watch this now, this match is fantastic. Wow, like, the way the match started was actually hilarious. You had Omega immediately going for a V trigger, and then Christian struggling, trying to do a unpretio or kill switch. And then, like, as the match started as well, that was hilarious, actually. And this was before Christian became the, you know, heel that everyone seems to love him as now. But yeah, awesome match. I don't remember the spear through the table at all. That was awesome. And Omega, you know, kind of crashing, stomping a table through Christian before that as well. That was such an epic moment. I don't remember those moments at all. But, yeah, and brutal too. Christian Cage, he was bloodied as heck. Far out. Absolutely epic stuff. And, yeah, Don Callis trying to help Kenny again, which is such a bizarre transition from Don Callis' role in the next match after this, which I'll get onto later, of course. Of course, Omega wins with the one-winged angel from the second rope. Beautiful. Next up, now this was the match I was most excited for on this DVD. And for some reason, AEW hasn't been able to, you know, release physical media of these Forbidden Door shows. And I've had trouble as well trying to find streaming for them. You know, if I find a stream, it's unbelievably slow, not really worth it, probably not going to get much of a review out of it. But Omega Ospreay US title. I did watch, this was another match that I watched before I watched the whole DVD just now again. When I watched the first time, it did kind of take me off guard. But I think that's because, like, when people tell you this is a 5-star match, it'll never live up to your expectations, you know? I think that's what it was. And when I watched it here, excellent stuff. Storytelling was on point. I love the stuff that Ospreay did to Omega through the announce table cover. That was epic. Will Ospreay licking Kenny Omega's blood on his arm. Woo! And the crowd chanting, "You sick F, you sick F." Yeah. And this was a long match too. This was about almost 40 minutes long, 39 minutes something to be specific. And you had Omega get bloody, Ospreay get bloody, get steel steps involved. Don Callis actually against Kenny Omega this time. I don't know the context behind that, but yeah, try and help Ospreay win. Of course, you got the moment where Kenny kicks out of his own one-winged angel, and at one, such a cool moment. Like, I bet if I watched this live as it happened, I'd probably love this match, or maybe not love this match even more, because I thought their Wrestle Kingdom match personally was like 4.25, but so many people are like, "Oh my gosh, it was one of the best matches ever," and I don't quite see it right now. And I forgot what I was talking about. I'm incredibly tired, guys. I've been up all night. But yeah, Don Callis tries to screw Kenny Omega. Fails miserably. Will Ospreay eventually gets the win. Epic stuff. And yeah. The only match on this DVD, by the way, that ends in a loss for Kenny Omega, the star of this DVD, of course. And then we go into the last match. And when I saw this, I was like, what? That's such a weak sauce, weird match to end this DVD on, you know? But man, this match was awesome. Golden Jets, the team of Omega and Chris Jericho, of course, and the Young Bucks. I love the Young Bucks outfit, by the way. This was such an awesome match. You had Young Bucks, when the ref wasn't looking, kick both Jericho and Omega in the nuts. Chris Jericho returning the favor to one of them when the ref wasn't looking, of course, still. A lot of awesome moves. Again, Omega gets the one-winged angel onto himself, kicks out again. Just such a fun, absolute blast of a match, man, in my opinion. And observation, they released AEW Full Gear 2023 on Blu-ray by itself. Not on DVD, though. They seem to be prioritizing Blu-ray releases. So this is the only way you can get that match specifically on DVD. Yeah, I pointed that out. But, yeah. Kenny Omega actually gets the win for, himself and Jericho. There was an awesome moment where Omega, actually one of the Young Bucks and Chris Jericho himself, because I think it was like a can they coexist thing. I'm not too sure exactly. And it looked like Omega was going to, pivot and do the V trigger to Jericho when he was slopped on the ropes or something. But then he did it to the Young Buck dude. One-winged angel and the Golden Jets win. And what happened? Did they? I know they would. I know they didn't win. Their match because there's no record as far as I know. I'm sure I'd know about it. About Golden Jets winning the AEW World Tag Titles or whatever. And of course, y'all got the Young Bucks. They were pissy ass about losing. But yeah. Overall, Such a fun, awesome DVD. This is like the perfect first AEW DVD, I think. And I say that not just because it is my personal first AEW DVD, but you know, I think it is a great first. So yeah, I'm your boy Mark. Hope you guys enjoyed my review. Peace out, much love, and have a good one, y'all.